I heard a little bit of like the fear of the unknown, not knowing other investors or, where to get started. But were there any other doubts or something that stands at the forefront? Anything that scared you when you first started?
I think for me, it was people who have built companies specifically. I'm speaking to like my sector specifically in the tech world, health tech, and companies that are funded by venture capital dollars. Those founders don't look like me. They don't have backgrounds like I do. And I remember when I was first toggling the idea of taking this leap, the very first woman I spoke with told me I need to get my first $500,000 from my friends and family. I didn't have access to that capital. And in order to get that capital, those investors also need to be accredited, which requires them to have a certain net worth that no one in my family or my network actually had. And so that was probably the biggest doubt that was in my mind is the space meant for me? Can I succeed by really kind of operating as a black sheep? I'm a brown young woman with tattoos who comes from immigrant parents and I don't have access to that capital. And so that was a stark difference than the founders that I personally worked for, and also the founders that you see building and leading companies. And I think we can even see that through A16Z's recent investment in Adam Newman's pre-seed company of $350 million, over $1 billion valuation, without it even launching yet. So, I think the universe, including healthcare, has told us this world wasn't built for you. And I think that was kind of the biggest thing that made me scared to take the leap.